And today's review is for ages 13 and up. And I got in Patriot Studios Captain Silverblade, aka Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 6. And I know that it's not everybody's favorite Resident Evil, and it almost took them out because it was so bad. So yeah, this is the box. This is the back piece, the other part of the box, the back. And I just got in just the action figure, not the base. So this is Chris Redfield right away. Look at the boots. This looks so nice. Nice uniform, gun, and everything. So yeah, this is a great figure. So I've seen other reviews, and I don't think it does it justice. You have to have it in person to actually appreciate all the little details this thing has. And the color is way much more different as well. The camera doesn't capture everything. But yeah, this thing looks very highly detailed. I think in person you'll like it even more. See, that's the BSAA, his logo, his company, his military force. And it's also on the other side of his arm. This is his face. You focus it a little bit. Yep. So it does look better in person. And yeah. Let's see if I can focus. Yep. He has like a nice tan. Yeah, so that's why he's heavily armored, because it was a mission of him in the Antarctica, or like somewhere in a very cold place. So I know that in certain areas in Resident Evil he has a short sleeve, which makes him look like the Resident Evil 5 Chris. So yeah, Chris has many looks throughout the Resident Evil series. And I know everybody's favorite version is probably like the Resident Evil 1 Chris and Code Veronica. That's his best uniforms. But since we don't have those, or we haven't gotten a good Chris Redfield in a really long time, this is the best we're gonna get at this point. So 2024, they actually made a real good one. He has a lot of accessories. He got a handgun with an extended mag. He got some flashlight. He has a radio there. He got an assault rifle. And I know that the one that comes with the street lights and the base, yeah, it comes with more accessories, but it's way too much money. Like $175 or so, $200, which is something that I'm not gonna use at all. So I definitely just bought Chris Redfield, and that was about 115. So I guess it's better than the other. And this action figure has a lot of details, and is a third-party company. So don't sleep on these third-party companies just because it's not a Mezco or an SH Figure Arts. They also have a lot of talent. They have a lot of detail, and I don't think Mezco could pull out something like this either. Like, this has way too much detail. And look at this, even the treads, the boots, everything looks very nice and military. So I highly recommend this Chris Redfield. And these are his accessories. Just some hands, trigger hands. His open hands. Yep. I think this is like a closed hand. Just to hold something. Got a wristwatch. And he has a little microscopic little headpiece which comes with a little sticky tack so you can stick it in your ear, but that's barely noticeable and not even worth taking out. So yeah, I think this action figure is, hopefully you won't sleep on it, is real good. Bro Toys did a bad job making Jill and Claire, but this figure is definitely worth the pickup. This is compared to a Mezco, so he's slightly taller than a Mezco figure. So if you have the Limb Toys Leon, he will fit perfectly with him. So yeah, Bro Toys made microscopic Jill and Claire, which was the most disappointing figures of the year. But Patriot Studios came out of nowhere, because this company, I didn't even think that they'll come out with this figure, because it came. I saw it like in a SDCC convention a while back, and I didn't think that they would actually release them. And I saw it on eBay listings, and it's like it was there for like years, like about 2 years or so, and like people weren't even mentioning it, so I thought it was just like a prototype, but it actually came out. So I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, it has way too much details to give it any less. He does look like Chris Redfield, like the modern version. Like, he's already stressed out, like he's older, like he's already been through a lot of things, like he's already had it killing zombies. So a 10 out of 10. I think this is like one of the best Chris Redfields we have to date. I know that, what is it, NECA did a Chris Redfield, Resident Evil 5, and it was goofy looking and crappy. Then I think Patriot Studios did a Resident Evil Chris in his detective uniform. But this one is more his, like he's already in a military form, like he's ready to rumble. So those Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village, Chris Redfield, it wasn't really, he's like a more of a detective. So this one is really the best I think we've gotten so far. Everything is highly detailed, and I do recommend it. 10 out of 10.